toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Boise, Idaho, and Albertson Stadium, home of the Boise State Broncos. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the USC Trojans.
All right, bro. 6-8.
The Broncos will kick it away to start. He'll bring it out. It's Lamb. Knocked down right at the 25. I guess he breaks even, bringing it out of the end zone. The Trojans offense will get the football first. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off the defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
They're dealing with a second and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. This one's complete. At the 40, there he goes. Crosses the 35, out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play, spotted at the 32.
I'm a big believer in taking shots early in the game and being aggressive and showing my team I got confidence in them. Let's go make plays. First drive, already taking shots down the field. Nice job, nice pitch, nice catch.
The Trojans will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Finds his big tight end. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the ground, it's Wormley. Gets it inside the 10. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. And the Trojans pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Wide out trying to get it in. Touchdown, Southern Cal. The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one.
I mean, what a great way to start this game. Getting the football in the end zone, getting it to your big play wide receiver. Nice job by this offense.
Yeah, David, it just seems like this offense came out with a sense of urgency, right? They're playing with great energy, and it seemed like everything they dialed up on that drive worked perfectly. Really nice rhythm, really nice flow, and they cap it off with a touchdown.
So the Boise State Broncos offense will try to get something started with their first possession. Last time we saw these guys, it was a rather forgettable experience for this quarterback. He turned the football over, he got sacked. Just not a good day at all, Jesse.
Well, the defense was able to rattle him. They hit him often, they hit him early, they got sacks on him, and then he started feeling it. His eyes came down, he started floating the ball over the middle of the field and putting it into trouble and got picked off. So it's important in this one, David, up front, they do a better job of helping him stay on his feet to get into a rhythm.
The best quarterbacks in the history of the game, when you continue to hit them, they become very human, and they start to rush their thought process. So he got hit early, and he got hit often last week, and that's why they lost. Position 1, objective number one today. Protect him, keep him upright, let him get some confidence.
Give to the back. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. And the Broncos with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Back to pass on 2nd down. Gets it out quickly. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. The Broncos are rolling down the field. From the gun, running back gets to give. Using that running game to bludgeon forward. He's got 4 down to the 35. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. Got his man out of the backfield. And we've been waiting to see the spin move, and so too had the defense. They were ready for it. And the Broncos come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Gives it on the option.
Look at it. Look at you.
They pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 28. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll leave it with the lone back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. This drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. Rides the back and leaves it. Able to pick up a couple down to the 27.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
A shot toward the end zone, and it's caught. Touchdown, Broncos.
And it's so underrated, the relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jason.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into these two, because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in the game.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there. The Trojans have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will.
Man, I really love the way this guy looks when he's toting the rock. You think about all the high school kids out there who dream about one day donning a USC jersey and being the starting running back for the Trojans. There's so much competition, not just in the state of California, but nationally, to come to this school and be the guy, to be RB1. He's on the field for a reason. This guy is unique. He's got speed and vision. What a weapon.
And the Trojans will have it 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking to scramble. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection.
Quarterback trying to attack the middle of the field. I like the aggressive nature, but his receivers aren't 9 feet tall. No one's going to catch that. No one can climb the ladder. You got to bring it down a little bit.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Now he'll fire back into the middle. Wide open downfield. It's been punch, counter-punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Wants to keep it in the air. Right through his hands, incomplete. I think he knew he had a chance for a big play, but it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, he'll throw it. Quick strike complete. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. The Trojans are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. To the ground to try to move the chains. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. And the Trojans kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Might be changing the route. They want to throw it. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Trojans. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And how about that? His 2nd receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense. Number 3 is coming soon.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Boise State ready to send out that offense. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Here's the handoff. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And this offense on 1st down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
Makes the catch. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. The Broncos are at the line, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Motion from the wideout. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Trying to escape and get it himself. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. And the Broncos will punt this one away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. And they'll get it down after the return at the 27-yard line. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. Going right to work up top. Moving away from pressure. On the move to the right, looking for a big one. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down.
Nice job by the receiver on the back end there, too. He sees his quarterback on the run moving, and he just works to get himself open, to give his guy a place to throw the football. They're able to connect, and they keep the drive going.
Turning it on. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. The Trojans can really attack on this 2nd and short. Give to the running back. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting 1st downs and staying on the field. You saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want to do right now is working.
And the Trojans come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Makes the grab on the left. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. It's complete on the right side. And they'll stop him inside the 5, but the defense is backed up in the shadow of its own goalpost. On 3rd and short, the power run here. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it 1st and goal from the 1. The Trojans pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. That touchdown puts him up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Ball will be placed at the 40 after that kick out of bounds. They'll start this drive going to the air. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half.
And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35.
And after that last sack, man, you could just see it. They are feeling themselves. After pitching a shutout last week, after dominating early in this game, it just seems like they're playing with a different aggression and a different level of intensity than what their opponent is. They have been so dumb.
The Broncos will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Hauls it in and looking upfield. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the 1st half. Wants to adjust the pattern. They're going to open this drive with a pass. He'll pull it down and run. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. And the Trojans will hustle to the line. Takes the handoff. It's Wormley. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Right on target this time. The offense will have to use its 1st timeout of the half.
How about this offense? They're rolling. They got a couple 1st downs together. Defense, next, what's your response? What do you got? You got to make some adjustments here.
Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Wants to throw on 1st down. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock it down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Looking to fire. Using the quick game. Gets it down to the 33. They pick up the 1st down. Got to use their time wisely. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. And in the waning seconds of the 1st half, they'll try to put up 3 before going to the break. He boomed it through a 50-yard field goal, showing off that powerful leg. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, this matchup on that Smurf turf, sign me up for another half in Boise. And it's been a dynamite 1st half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering two things. What just happened, and what do we do now to try to make this respectable? And with that, let's send it back to our guys high above the Smurf turf.
The Trojans will boot it away to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive.
One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on fourth downs because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me, too.
Got a man in the middle. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
Well, they execute the in route. How about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
Off play action on first down. Got his man quickly. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
And that's just a timing route. Right? If I'm a quarterback and they're going to sit back in zone, when I run those crossers, man, I just wait for that zone window to open up, anticipate a little bit, chunk that thing, and let my receiver do the rest of it.
He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. And the Broncos trying to get a touchdown on first and goal. Looking to throw. Here's a heat. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
This is a top 25 defense, guys. One of the best units in the entire country. They're so good situationally, and they understand the importance of getting leads early.
Touchdown, Boise State. Fired in from the red zone.
I need it.
One of the areas they really focused on for this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Stopped at the 29, but found a little running room after coming out of the end zone. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Their lead is down to 10. It's moments like this you start to feel a little bit of heat to put points on the board. Quickly complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Quarterback may change this route. Wants to fire on second down. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
To the air on first down. Pocket breaking down. Got his man on the right. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands and get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
And the Trojans with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Hand off from the shotgun. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Trojans have this offense rolling. Looking to throw on first down. The quick out. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on them.
QB, excellent location on that throw. Out route against man coverage, you cannot miss. If you throw that behind, that might be a pick six. So nice job by the quarterback with his accuracy.
Makes the grab. Oh, he's got some room, headed to the goal line. So close to that end zone, he can almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway.
So some more of the poker brings in there, and then create the time.
On that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Quarterback making adjustments. Under fire. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Wide receiver comes in motion. Just keeps slinging it. Unleashes to the end zone. Pass is broken up. Incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6.
It's tough to throw the ball down here in the red zone, man. These windows, they open and they close so quickly. You've got to have great timing, and right now this offense doesn't have it. They've thrown 2 straight incompletions setting up third down.
They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to the end zone on third and goal. Touchdown, Trojans. Quick strike through the air for the score. The mantra is always finish. They're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football.
I'll put out 30 seconds. No, it's cold. I checked it, it's hot.
Passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup this week in the American, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Northwestern is just getting blown off the field right now, and it may continue to get worse before it gets better. If it gets better. What a shocker today in Evanston. They're trailing by 14 to Charlotte. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to go up top on first down. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And that time the defense dialed up a free safety blitz. They were able to get an extra number in the pass rush. Offensive line running backs, they couldn't account for it. And that free safety able to get to the quarterback.
The Broncos now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Hand off to the low back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. We talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And couldn't quite find the crevice he needed to pick up the first down. And the Broncos will bring the punt team onto the field. Here's the return. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Excellent coverage and tackle that time, and that's how the 3rd quarter comes to a close. As we head to the quarter break, it is USC holding the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be... Go back to work in the final period of this one. Quickly out to the tight end. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the tailback. Makes the tackle at the 31. It's a pickup of 5 on the play. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Quarterback making checks. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Tyree. Run out of bounds. They'll spot him at the 24. Precision, execution, and timing to pick up the first down on the out route.
I think you're spot on. Those out routes, man, it's got to be about timing. You got to throw that football before he breaks. Nice job seeing it. Short yard situation, throwing the ball on the money so the receiver can get upfield and get the first down.
Fires to the wideout. Working that left side. And it's complete at the 6. Defense right there, but now they're backed up with a goal-to-go situation. And the Trojans are in the hurry-up. Motion from the back. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, USC! And the route is on. That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the 4th quarter as they go for their 6th straight win.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Got his man in the middle. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. Back to pass. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
And it's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense is sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So you need some receivers to step up, make some yards after the catch, some contest.
Breaks into the open. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. The Broncos come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. He'll grab the throw to the sideline and step out of bounds after picking up a few. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Wants to throw again. Unloads to the wideout. Makes a connection. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. And the Broncos are on the move. Looking downfield on first down. He's got it. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
Man, you got to like these last two plays by this offense. You understand, you're in a deficit. You've got to score multiple times to get back in this football game. Nice job pushing the ball down the field, making explosive.
And the heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
This quarterback has been under duress all game long. He's one of the best in the country, and he's used to having his way. He's the one who's used to dictating to opposing defenses, but that has not been the case in this game. Here we are late. He's still under pressure, taking a sack there.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes. Bring the speed on the field and get ready to play the pass.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
They just haven't been able to get much going in this game. The defense has definitely had their number, and here they are late. You're asking yourself, why are they still running the football, trailing this much late in the game? But that's basically a microcosm of how this game has gone.
On fourth down, looking to pass. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. A bold decision to go for it on fourth down, and one that did not pay off. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. And here comes the offense on second down, making side adjustments here. Second down, they'll go to the air. He's got him. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to throw on first down. And he left that one short. Tried to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Lets it fly. And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35. He is feeling it. A huge play. Almost took it to the house, but they got him at the 24. It's one thing to get that huge play. Now you got to cash it in with 6. First and 10 from the 24. To the air on first down. He's got his man, makes the grab. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. The Trojans want to move quickly. They'll throw it from the red zone. Grabbed behind the line, it's Reese. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. To the air on second down. On the run, still looking. Caught. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
It's a really nice job by the defense staying disciplined there. The quarterback's trying to get it out on the right side. As soon as he makes the catch, though, down he goes. Really good job with the tackle.
They get enough rush, and it pays off the sack at the 20.
Well, you got to give this defense credit. They have hemmed him in all game. There has been nothing for this guy running the ball, whether it's been designed QB runs or on scrambles. And a nice job there with great effort. Taking the angles away, they're able to hone in on him and get him down for a massive loss on that sack.
On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Hit as he throws, and the ball goes right to the ground, incomplete.
You know, there are a lot of people watching this game that are thinking to themselves, where's the sportsmanship? You're blowing this team out. Why are you going for it on 4th down? Why not just punt, give it back, and just leave here with a W?
Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going.
Heat up them pass rushers, bring in them DBs. That's what I'm doing in this situation. When I got the lead by a couple scores late in the ball game in the 4th quarter, I'm going to rush the passer like crazy. I'm going to put all those DBs back playing the pass. That's what happened. Great job understanding they're going to have to take shots. We get the interception. This one's almost over.
Deep shot for the end zone. That one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know a lot's went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
Misfired on 1st down, back to the air on 2nd. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining. And here we go, final play of the game right here.
You know, I'll give it to the defense here. Obviously, it has not been their day, and this offense has gone up and down the field, lighting up the scoreboard, but you're still seeing this defense compete. And on 3rd and long, expecting pass, everybody on the same page. You get the incompletion. That's something positive that their coaching staff can point to when they review the film.
On 4th down, looking for the completion. Throws toward the end zone. It's picked off. That's number 10. He'll try to take it back. And he's brought down after the pick, and time has expired here in the 4th. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play can decide it. Just frying pan meat face, ball game over.
That's going to do it for here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation.